Hello, this is Blue Joe Saunders, WBO middleweight champion of the world. Subscribe to Sporting Icons to stay in touch with all the top news. God bless you all.
So I was watching a chat with Tony Bellew. It's on the football show. I think it was Soccer AM. I could be wrong about that one. As much as I love football, I don't watch the early morning shows. But either way, it's not that important. What is important is that Tony Bellew has said that he wants Tyson Fury. And the reason for this is that he said that a lot of people are saying that Tony Bellew isn't a real heavyweight and he avoids all the natural big heavyweights. So his argument is, then I will fight the biggest heavyweight out there, which is Tyson Fury. And now we do know Tyson Fury's been calling him out, he's been calling him a bell end and all this kind of thing. And of course, Tony Bellew has reiterated that as well by insulting him himself. Now, it's an interesting fight, and I think if Tony Bellew was to fight Tyson Fury, it would be one hell of a mismatch, and that's just my opinion. I don't believe Tony Bellew has the power to knock out Tyson Fury, but at the same time, Tyson Fury has been dropped by a cruiserweight in the past, so maybe, just maybe, Tony Bellew does. And Tony Bellew has a little habit of pulling a win out of a bag when he shouldn't, so you never quite know. But either way, a lot of people were criticising Tony Bellew for wanting only to fight David Haye and then trying to fight Joseph Parker. Obviously, they're a bit shorter guys, but when somebody like Dillian Whyte calls him out, he doesn't want to know. So, of course, he's been coming under a bit of criticism for this. And even his own trainer, David Caldwell, said that a fight between Tony Bellew and Tyson Fury, not going to happen because Tyson Fury is way too big. But clearly, Tony Bellew is ignoring his trainer and saying, Tyson Fury, I want to fight you. For me, this signals exactly what I've been saying, that Tony Bellew is no longer in love with the game. He doesn't have ambition. He just knows that it's a good time now because he managed to not only become WBC Cruiserweight champion, but he moved on and won a fight that he shouldn't have really won on paper against David Haye. Regardless of how you saw that fight, he shouldn't have won on paper. But he's got the victory, he's got the win, and obviously a lot of people want to cash in against Tony Bellew. And obviously Tony Bellew wants that big payday. He's already set for life now because of the Haye fight the first time around. Now it's all about topping up the bank balance, if you like. And against Tyson Fury, that would definitely draw in the figures. So we'll have to wait and see as to whether this fight will legitimately happen. But it seems that Tyson Fury wants it, Tony Bellew wants it. And I was under the impression that these two were actually kind of good friends. I know they fell out about 2 years ago, I think. But I was under the impression that they made up and everything was okay. But it seems now they've had a bit of a falling out. As to whose fault that is, no idea. But either way, is this a fight that you guys will be happy to see? Tony Bellew versus Tyson Fury. Or, for the better, Tyson Fury versus Tony Bellew. And that fight will probably happen around about March next year, if it does happen, of course. But, of course, will that be dependent on what happens with the David Haye rematch? We'll have to wait and see. Drop yourself a comment below, click that thumbs up, and, of course, subscribe.